All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Hibike Euphonium, Season 2, Episode 6.
They were going to nationals.
They did it.
We had outside competition and
yes.
they rocked it. They rocked it hard.
It was so good.
And now it's on to the next stage of the journey. Like, does this mean we're getting nationals this season? That'd be kind of crazy.
Possible. Very possible.
But yeah.
They performed exceptionally well.
Yep.
I took the gold and
beyond.
This is huge. This is huge. And a lot of the characters that we have come to know and love have developed a bit over this first kind of like stage of kind of their like ascent, if you will. Now it'll be interesting to see with them kind of having proven themselves on this like high of a level, where the characters kind of go from here, because there's a couple conflicts that I think are still like left bubbling underneath the surface, but there's maybe a couple like conflicts that just won't happen anymore because they're actually at this point.
Yeah. I mean, Asuka's whole thing of, hey, we're going to nationals, like we've come far, but we still have a ways to go.
Exactly.
I'm curious to see how that changes. In addition to the whole situation with Kumiko's home life and things like that, and Taki Sensei's dead wife, and how
Kumiko is, I think, the one that I
and
primarily want to see the focus go to with regards to the family, because she's now going to be going a lot farther than where her older sister went.
Right. I would love to see that conflict get resolved in parallel with nationals.
Yeah. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Hey, that was actually a really good transition for the OP.
Yeah. Oh, and it started in color.
It started in color, yeah.
That's great.
Okay. I knew there was something that just felt off about the OP. I'm like, I don't know, man. OP is kind of lacking. This is it. Just like, it should have been in color the whole time.
So then the question is how are they going to take it to the next level after nationals? The OP will be like,
they get rid of this dumb blue bar. Like, this feels like literally like the kind of presentations I would put in school or what have you, where it's like, yes, blue bar. Why is it not lined in with the perimeter? And it's like, it's a stylistic choice. And see, once it's gone, you're like, yes.
So beautiful.
So beautiful. Hail the conquering heroes!
Yeah.
Oh.
School festival. All right.
Oh.
Kita High. Oh, Kitauji. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Oh, that's awesome. So she's actually getting to play. That's really cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
In the amount of time they probably spent preparing this versus what they regularly do, it's like, oh yeah, sure, it's nothing, whatever.
Okay, so that's a good chunk of time away.
Oh. So maybe this is where the pressure sets in for her.
Well, that little bit that Kumiko caught from Asuka there.
Oh wait, so maybe I guess they were playing just the pieces they played at the competitions. Or was this the one they did at the March?
The ED! The bit with the ED with the cake and stuff.
Yes! Indeed. That was great.
That was amazing! Reina. Cat girls.
Wow.
That's that's a bit disappointing, actually.
Oh man.
Yurizuka! Hey.
Yes, Yuko. Promise.
The Leaning Tower of Pisa. Hey, yeah.
Wow. Rain is
Oh
just
my
like,
God.
yeah.
I mean, they're not together. I mean,
Yeah.
You know, Taki is in with her. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So. I was gonna say he disappeared. What?
Yeah. She's like, hold on now. Oh no. That's great. That was out loud.
Yeah, Kumiko, you're thinking out loud is like a wonderful gimmick, but yeah.
Yeah, I thought for a second she... Yeah, I was gonna say something else.
Oh, hey, Kaori! Yeah! Yeah! Okay. Oh my God, yes!
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 It's amazing! How do you know about that?
Wait! Oh,
Press.
okay, that's amazing.
Oh?
Yes!
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
I can't wait to see what Reina does for this. Oh, that's good.
Shuichi here? Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love how she's like gung-ho about grabbing him. She's like, hold on.
I love the little whistling and then the sound of like wind almost, but it's like stuff creaking. Nice. Reina, that's amazing.
That's great.
That's really good. I love the lazy eye too. Like,
Try to cram some extra studying in.
The rain, what happened? Oh, whoa, what's going on?
She gonna walk in on an argument?
Oh, no. Oh, she's depressed. This is this is
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'm excited to see how that goes.
Yeah.
This is a situation where they're all kind of trapped at home.
Yeah.
Great time to talk, hopefully.
But Taki's driving. Is he headed home or is he headed to someone?
I'm guessing he's headed home. Lovely. Oh, what? Because it'd be disappointing?
お姉ちゃん大学辞めるの。お姉ちゃんはいい学校行っていい会社入るために勉強してたんでしょ。辞めたら意味ないじゃん。あんたには関係ない。特に行く場所があったわけじゃない。
Okay.
Okay.
家にいたくなかった。
I'm suddenly very thankful that Taki's out driving right now.
Yeah, same. Oh, no, wait, that's him. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, for his wife.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yep.
to put on her grave. Oh,
Oh, shoot.
よく来られるんですか、お花屋さん。
まあたまに
About
今
once a
日は台
year?
風でお店を閉めるところだったそうなんですが特別に用意してくださ
Ah, you're a frequent customer.
Yeah. And they understand maybe why you're here.
Yeah.
い実感こもってますね
いえ、
No, yeah.
こちらこそこんな日にすみませんでした
いえいえ。指を、あ、
今日は特別なんです
Oh.
Okay. Oh, man.
大丈夫ですか少し小ぶりになるのを待った方が
Yeah, it's
雨が好
like.
きですので。
Ah! Wow. R.I.P. Yeah.
Oh.
I've known two people who've lost their significant other, their husband or wife, like in their
Not when-
20s, like at that age, and it's just it's heartbreaking, man.
お亡くなりになったけど
はい、少しだけですけど。
合宿の後橋本先生に
Yeah, that was not his place to say that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Wonder if he'd appreciate the excuse to talk about her.
Maybe.
私の妻です大学の同級生で橋
Oh.
本先生と私の妻は北宇治高校の生徒でもあったんですよ
Okay.
全国大会には出ても金賞は取れなかったので
Whoa.
Gotcha.
先生に
Dang.
なって母校を全国金賞に導く病気
And so here you are. Wow.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
That's a thing right there.
Yeah.
個人的な事情を私たちに押し付けたくないのだろう。
何ですか
Yeah.
これでもそれでは困るのです
All right. Badass. Up at 5 a.m. Let's go. Woo.
私は小テストがなくてラッキーでしたけど、来週やるみたいだけど。
Aha.
いつも
Suddenly a wild Reina appears.
Right.
なんか気が流行っちゃって。そしたら上手な新入生たくさん入ってくるかな。新入生？当たり前でしょ。滝先生がいるんだから。
Yep.
先生のところ。
Yes, yes.
Attract. Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, he brought them to the school.
Oh.
いや、綺麗だな。
Or maybe they're just planted around
Oh,
the school,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, because those have been there for a while, so.
あなたを思い続けます。
Okay. All right.
あなたを思い続けます。
Okay, yeah, so just the same kind of flower.
Yeah,
probably.
it's probably something where he's just been planting them everywhere, you know?
私ね、滝先生が顧問でよかった。当然でしょ。
I see you're a man of culture as well.
Yeah, yeah. Would have been funny if Reina was so like flustered by that, she like turns around and accidentally starts going the wrong way, and then Yosuke's like, guys, the school's this way. Like,
でもそれは同時に3年生の引退を意味していたわけで。
Oh, yeah.
そして次の曲が始まるのです。
oh,
Is that by any chance Asuka's mom? Or like I don't know why she'd be at the school,
I don't know,
but
I
who
don't
would
know.
that be?
black-haired beauty?
Yes.
We shall see.
Reina's mother. Okay, that was really good. Like it was nice and mellow, all things considered, and yet it very much like set up what the conflicts were going to be. You know,
Yeah,
got
I mean,
the
there
stuff
wasn't-
with Asuka, got the stuff with
Yeah.
the family, and then also touching more on the Taki subject
Yeah, yeah.
and the silliness of the festival.
Oh my God, yes.
Like,
We
I
had
love
to
that
have
it-
a school festival at some point in this show.
I love that it just showed Hazuki, Midori, and Kumiko just sort of sitting in there, and no one else is in there, and they're just like, well, we did the anime trope, maid cafe, nobody
Yeah.
cared, you know.
See, now if they were virtual maids, then... No, that would have worked really well. Oh. Really sweet episode.
Yep, nice
Yeah.
and,
Yeah.
well, for the most part, fun and wholesome and just sort of silly.
And just kind of heartwarming as well, because
Yep.
seeing Taki Sensei like having to go through all of this, but realizing again, this happened 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So
So for the most part, things have kind of healed as best they can, right?
he's found a flow.
Right, he's found a flow. It's not raw anymore, right? So
It is painful, but it is not raw.
Right,
Yeah.
it's definitely painful, and when when it's like, okay, well, I'm not gonna make Kumiko walk home in a
But
in
I
a
also
storm
don't want
like
to talk
this.
too much about it.
But yeah, I'm gonna take those photos and put them in the back seat with the
Mm-hmm.
flowers and try and avoid the subject as much as possible. So those scenes I feel like there's so much that can be gotten from them, not just on first watch but on rewatch, because it's kind of that blank moment with the characters, right? It's empty space that can be filled in with the imagination and the interpretations of the audience, because the characters themselves don't even really know what's going on, right? It's just sort of like this is a situation, right? Kumiko's like, I don't know what I should do. I'll just sort of not say anything. Taki, he's probably like, I don't like that this has happened.
Right.
All right, okay. But I suppose this is what it is, and eventually, okay, I'll drop her off, and that'll be that.
Right.
I really like how that sort of just adds to the characters, but then also potentially gives Kumiko additional information regarding her close friend Reina's whole debacle. With the fact that she is
just
head over heels for Taki-sensei.
Seeing how, if any, she should assist or not
Right.
with that. But the big development here also is that Kumiko's sister is
Dropping out.
of college.
Yep.
Now, what's interesting about this, and I really like it this way, is this is not her being antagonistic towards Kumiko because of Kumiko's success or anything like that.
Right.
Which is what I would typically expect from these types of settings and character dynamics that they've established thus far. But instead it's I think she's, if anything, a little bit depressed and is dropping out because of something completely unrelated.
But at the same time, I could see it being exacerbated by the fact that maybe she didn't. It didn't seem like it was fully her decision to stop doing wind ensemble and to work hard to try and knuckle down and get into a good school and get a good job and things like that.
Why would you say that?
I can't remember the exact details, but there were ways that she talked about it with Kumiko, where it was very much like a "this is what you should do" kind of a thing, which gave me the sense
her
that
choice.
no, right, but that it would be a choice that would have been influenced by certain things, and that maybe it's something that she regretted, but because she probably saw it as being like there's no future in wind ensemble, then okay, it's the right call. But then all of a sudden she sees Kumiko do it, and they're going to nationals.
Yeah.
And maybe that makes her think
Possibly,
like
yeah.
this whole college thing that she was already like had some negative feelings towards, and that's why it was such a struggle for her. Then all of a sudden it's like, should I even be doing this? And that
possible,
it doesn't
yeah.
have to be that, right? And I would love to see the show get into the details of what it actually is, and then how, of course, she communicates that with her parents and everything, because her dad certainly seemed very accepting of it, and her mom being like, Kumiko, please don't tell this to anyone. It's like, what? Why? One, why would you care? Two, why would you think that would be something that would be like
on her mind.
Yeah, like that's so ancillary. It's like you can really tell where the mom's head is at of, oh, I hope the neighbors don't find out. I hope our friends don't realize that. Oh, I guess we have a failure of a daughter.
To be fair, Jacob, this is a Japanese show, so there are some cultural things that we're not going to understand.
Yep.
And one of those, I would say, that makes sense a lot of ways is there is not a lot of acceptance surrounding the idea of, one, not doing college, but two, dropping out of college.
Right. The work culture in Japan is
very different.
Is very
in the US,
different,
yeah.
and it is very well known that it isn't often a positive thing. But yeah, so I'm curious to see how that progresses, and I like that Kumiko is just like, you know what, I don't I don't want to deal with this.
Yeah, she's a passive observer and quite a passive person in general, so she avoids conflict at its very nature. So she skips out into the typhoon, bumps into Taki Sensei, which is something that we totally saw coming, and then has this lovely interaction with him.
Right.
Now, the other thing that seems to be kind of the focus here is just kind of loosely catching up with all the students and seeing where they're at. Now,
Nakagawa giving Yuko this massive crepe tower and being like, have fun, you know?
Yeah. But what I love about this is it's showing how close the pairs are around the school.
Yep.
And there's a bunch of those pairs, if you will, that are just, sprinkled throughout. But given that they're going to be going to nationals, like that's happening no matter what, but they're going to nationals with no guarantee of being able to perform well against, the best
powerhouses.
in Japan, This is something where seeing them have this bit of fun is basically that's their last little bit of silliness before the episode goes to its end, and we see Kumiko waking up at 5 a.m., hitting the alarm clock and be like, yes, let's go.
Right.
And then she bumps into the rest of her friends on the way to school, even Roizika. And then
we realize that Asuka's already been there for a good amount of
while.
Time. Yeah. Like it almost
and she's
makes
soundlessly practicing.
Like it makes me wonder if the person who showed up, and this is going on very little data, but if the person that's showing up is there in response to maybe Asuka's approach to this, whether she's faculty, whether she's Asuka's mother and is like, hold on, Asuka never actually spends any time at home. She's constant like I don't know if that would be too much of a concern of like, oh no, my child is practicing too hard for nationals, when they're going.
I really want it to be the mom.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I kind of am drawing way more to that than I normally would. But yeah. Like Asuka clearly has some kind of conflict that is going to be gotten into here, right? And it makes sense because she's a third year. Yeah. This is going to be her last year. And she is one of the most driven of all of the people in the ensemble. Yeah. So
in word and action.
Right. So it makes a lot of sense that when it's her last year, she could kind of steal the spotlight even from the Prez, for instance, because the Prez is probably has a much more mellow approach to it,
She's just got too many other irons she's working on.
Sure.
She's managing all the other kids and stuff.
Because Asuka is obsessed with wind ensemble. When
the youth as well.
And the youth specifically, right? She takes this incredibly seriously. Maybe more seriously than Reina takes playing the trumpet. I'm not sure.
Reina, well, we know it's in some ways more than Reina. Reina is obsessed with Taki Sensei.
Yes.
You can't have two obsessions beat out one singular obsession.
Right. Reina wants to be a special person, right? Whereas
and be in love with Taki Sensei and do well at the trumpet.
Asuka, we're pretty sure, is just actually a little bit insane for the youth. This is the most gorgeous, beautiful, wonderful thing in the world.
Now, how much of that is real?
Sure.
How much of that is channeled?
Right, trying to get people into the club.
Right.
Before it was actually doing well. Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas now it might be exhausting because it's just
maybe, or maybe it's this is the outlet that my passion always desired but never had the chance to go for.
Totally.
And now this is my only chance and my final chance. I will burn up early rather than not put my absolute all into this.
Yeah. I love the dynamic of Asuka being the other character that Kumiko just kind of seems to have inside info on, but she doesn't really know how to translate it exactly.
Sure.
And then with Taki, she has very much inside info but she doesn't know how to share that or if she should share that.
Right. It's okay, Reina. Do I do anything with this?
Right. It's just funny because this is the character that says what she's thinking in an accidental kind of way. Yep. So you see her in these situations where you're like, I wonder if she's gonna accidentally blurt out something genius or something really damaging to any or all of the characters that are involved here.
Yep. Because she lets something slip so that Reina could start to,
that was not her intention.
Oh no, definitely not the intention. Yeah. Completely accidental, right?
Yeah,
Just I can't tell her. You know,
And she's like, huh? What?
Tell me what?
What?
Nothing. You know, yeah. You know, but like you have things where Reina sees all the other girls like fawning over Taki Sensei, and she's like
Dead-eyed, like, Hashimoto is waiting for you over there.
Right, exactly. Just like, nope, I will not stand for this. You know.
Yeah.
But there was a part of me that wondered, like, is she gonna be like, Taki Sensei, I'm in love with you? You know,
Yeah.
just to like,
Taki-sensei, I'm in
just
love
to
with you.
just to be like, get lost, bitches, like, you know.
Yeah, she would never do that, and that's the part that makes Reina fun, is that she's not confident in everything.
Right.
And thus she's.
There are areas where she's like, I'm not sure. You know.
Right.
Do you really think they're dating? You know. So. And because of that, it's like, yeah, I totally get Kumiko not wanting to. One, it's personal info, right? And Hashimoto wasn't even supposed to tell her.
He was not, no.
Right? And I'm glad that Taki mentioned that, because that is very personal information and everything. But then it's like, but at the same time, I don't want my friend to get hurt if she's like, Taki Sensei, I'm in love with you, and he's like, and you know. I mean, I can't imagine how that could get complicated, especially if randomly, like, I don't know, like, close to the day
nationals.
Yeah.
And Reina's like one of their best players.
That's true.
And if she like spirals out of control in a negative way,
that would be
because
bad.
of like a really bad like just kind of confession
Rejection.
scene, you know, where she's just like, oh, and she like swallows her tongue, like basically like in the middle of it afterwards, just like and then just walks away and
turns into a puddle on the floor.
She's
Yeah.
just like, Kumiko, I'm going to die. And then she's just like, no, you're not going to die. He's like, I will dissolve and die.
Right. My soul is leaving my body.
There's no reason to exist in this plane anymore.
Right. Like, but at the same time, what if Kumiko was like, hey, Reina, I can't say why, but it's Taki's dream to win gold at nationals, and it means a lot to him. Like, I don't know.
Of course it is, though.
No,
Yeah.
right. But like, you know, it means a lot to him.
I can just totally see Reina taking like a fan or something, just baka. Of course it is. Like just like bonking her on the head.
But at the same time, what if Reina ended up getting the idea like, okay, if we win gold at nationals, right, and I do really good in my solo and everything, then afterwards I'll confess my love to him. And then he's like bringing flowers for his dead wife, you know, to be like, I did it for you, honey. You know, and then Reina shows up, I'm in love with you, please accept my feelings. And he's just like, and then he just holds up the hand with the ring on, and she's just like,
I mean, yeah, he only seems to wear that though at like very specific times.
Right.
Yeah. But y'all, this is a good kind of casual, fun, wholesome episode, setting up a couple problems with regards to Kumiko's household, but also setting up a new character be introduced with regards to Asuka potentially,
right,
or just the wind ensemble in general.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see how that gets handled.
Yeah, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access. You can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.